What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Land of Sports, and today we got an NBA video. We're going to be going over my MVP candidates right now through week 2, week 1, whatever it is, and then also some NBA teams that have been kind of surprising this season. So for my number one candidate, it's going to be going to who else but Joel Embiid. I mean, the man's been putting on an absolute show. The 76ers are 7-1 right now, even after beating the Wizards last night, with Bradley Beal putting up a career-high 60-something points. He's averaging like 25, 10, 3, like a steal and 2 blocks per game or something like that. I mean, he's been putting up insane numbers. Next up, I got Nikola Jokic. He's putting up he's putting up triple-double right now, 24, 12, and 12. And the Nuggets aren't doing too well at 3 and 4, but I think that they will pick up the pace. If Nikola Jokic keeps playing like this, then I mean, they're not doing too well right now, but if their whole team can pick up the level and Nikola Jokic can keep playing like this, championship contenders right there. Moving on to number 3, a very, very surprising one, Malcolm Brogdon. He's been a big factor in leading his Pacers to a 6-2 record, as well as averaging 24, 4, and 7 with 2 steals per game also. And another Indiana player here, number 4, I got Domantas Sabonis. Now, he and Malcolm Brogdon have been putting the league on notice for the Pacers. He's been putting up, 24, 11, and 4, something like that? And then number 5, who else but LeBron James? 24, 9, and 7, as well as leading his team to a 6-2 record right now. And then also shout out to Nikola Vucevic, who I have at number 6, and he's been putting up insane numbers, as well as leading the Magic to also 6-2, a very, very surprising team. So those are my MVP candidates right now through week 1 or 2, whatever it is. Again, number 1, I got Joel Embiid. Number 2, Nikola Jokic. Number 3, Malcolm Brogdon. Number 4, Domantas Sabonis. Number 5, LeBron James. Now moving over to some teams that have been surprising me this season. Well, starting on the East, number 1, I got the 76ers. I mean, 7-1 record. Of course, they do have my number 1 MVP candidate right now, but, I mean, this whole team has been putting on a great show. Last night, Seth Curry was like 7 for 8 from three-point range and had like 28 points. And another team is the Orlando Magic, like I said previously. They started out like 5-0 after surprisingly by itself beating the Heat on opening night. And then they've just been surprising a couple of teams. Right now, they're 6-2 in the number 2 seed in the East. And they too have a MVP candidate, myself, I think, in Nikola Vucevic. And moving on to one of the last teams in the East, I have the New York Knicks. They're doing better than the Nets. And I mean, you know, that's kind of scary if you're a Brooklyn fan. I mean, Julius Randle has been putting up insane numbers, triple-double after triple-double every single night. And last but not least, you have the Cleveland Cavaliers, who currently are the 7th seed in the East, and they're 4-4 right now, and not that this is a remarkable record, but it's the Cavaliers who had, 15, 20 wins last year, and they're already up to 4 within the first 8 games. So if they can keep this up, playoff contenders. And then 2 negative teams that have been surprising me in the East are the Washington Wizards and the Toronto Raptors. Starting out with the Wizards, right now they're 2-6 and the 13th seed in the East. I mean, yikes, I really thought that this team was going to do good, but the Beal and Westbrook duo, I mean, it's been doing good because Beal's been putting up insane numbers with that 60-point game last night. Westbrook has been putting up triple-double after triple-double, but they're just not winning. And then the Toronto Raptors, with being 1-6 right now, the 14th seed in the East, this is scary sights for Toronto fans. I mean, if you're playing like this right now, don't expect to make the playoffs. I mean, especially after paying Freddie the bag, you cannot play like this. Moving over to the West now, I would say that this has to be the most surprising team in the league. The Phoenix Suns, with being the number 1 team in the West, with a record of 6-2. Now, I did see this team being a great team, and I thought that they could have been, I forgot what I had them at. I think I had them at the 7th seed maybe in the West, but I'm going to be making my mid-season standing predictions, and it looks like they're going to get a big, big boost. Another team is Sacramento, who right now is 4-4, and this team was not good at all. I mean, they ended up with the 11th pick. They took Tyrese Halliburton, and I think that this team definitely has shown improvement. They started out really, really hot. They've kind of settled down lately, but with the record of 4-4, they're the 7th seed in the West. They could look at the playoffs this season. And I did want to leave this out, but I'm unfortunately going to have to throw the Miami Heat in there. I mean, coming off of that finals appearance, I thought that they would be really, really nice, but they're 3-4 right now, currently the number 11 seed in the East. Yikes, I'm not sure if we keep playing like this, we're not making the playoffs. I mean, that Celtics game last night was Peyton Pritchard is insane, but I mean, we really got to pick up the pace if we want to make the postseason. But yeah, it's going to wrap up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're dropping daily uploads, so make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you are not, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are not. But that's going to wrap up. Have a great day. Peace.